Golden Dawn in Greece may be condemned to the history books as lawmakers continuously dismantle the party. But just how justified is the crackdown? The far-right party had been linked to several attacks, but it was the murder of Greek rapper Pavlos Fyssas that led to party arrests. Questions of democratic malpraxis, however, have arisen in Greece following the crackdown. I met with Greek journalist Alia Papagiriou and asked her whether these concerns were legitimate.
I believe it's more than justified. The necessary steps have been taken following one act, but also concerns that have arisen over time concerning this particular party.
So this isn't an attack on Greek democracy as such?
I wouldn't call it that. I would see it as a continuation of a process trying to get to a better democracy. It's been a process that has been done through the Attorney General and the courts and the parliamentary legal system that allows what repercussions come out of the involvement of any party in such an act.
So it's not like we can expect this sort of similar crackdown with other extreme parties in the future? Unless there was some legal reason for such an act, I don't see that that would be the case. And Alia Papagiriou is not alone. The crackdown has also been praised by Sonia Pietrafita of the Center for European Policy Studies, with special regards on the European level too.
I think that these kind of parties are never good for any kind of democracy in general. For next European elections, there's an increasing risk that these kind of parties gain support from protest vote. But in the case of Greece, they wouldn't get that much representation in the European Parliament in any case, because Greece only has 22 members of the European Parliament. So I find it very positive if they cannot run indeed in the elections and they cannot even have access to this seat in the European Parliament. The European Parliament has been characterized all the time for its strong role in promoting democratic values that this party obviously is against.
European Parliament voting aside, how will the crackdown of Golden Dawn impact Greek-Israeli ties as the two countries announced closer collaboration, with Greece taking the EU presidency in the new year?
This is also a move which is seen as a step in also better relations between Greece and Israel. The relations between Greece and Israel have importantly improved in the last years. And I think that Golden Dawn, the crackdown on Golden Dawn is also a result of pressure both from Jewish organizations in the world and the Israeli government of course, to try to get rid of neo-Nazist parties that are denying the Holocaust like Golden Dawn did.
Greek politicians will insist that the dismantlement of Golden Dawn was a necessity, and many EU politicians would agree. And as long as Golden Dawn itself can be linked to the criminal world, this can only be seen as a political success as opposed to foul play. This is Björk Smith-Meyer for JN1 at the European Parliament in Brussels.